Okay, so look on the screen. This is going to be the commentary. Thanks for joining. Lots to unpack here, but let's go through a few things. Something needs to be done today. I concur with her wholeheartedly. And the something that needs to be done today is for Black women to stop carrying the seed of poverty. As usual, when she's in public housing, she has two children. No father around in sight, not surprised. That's probably why she's in public housing. Limited money, now you got to stretch it between two kids. So, yeah, something needs to be done today. Stop carrying the seed of poverty. That's what needs to be done, but that's not what we're going to do, what they're going to do. They're going to still do it. Now, she's reached out. They said, I guess she started emailing for the past couple of months, 5 months ago, based on the story. And maybe she thinks, oh, I got on that news and I'm showing concern for my kid. I can't give you a bravo and an applause because guess what? You're late. You're late. You cannot put this all on these schools. How the heck? So she's been, I guess, checking for years. Okay, what have you been doing for years aside from trying to hold the school accountable? Hmm? You didn't know he couldn't read? I know the alphabets in kindergarten, little small words. I guess, were you too busy to get the flashcards going? Have you been disappeared? I thought I said, what's been going on? Maybe she's been gone from her children's lives and now popped back up. I don't know. How did it get this far? So in first grade, you didn't know he couldn't read? Do you ever, like, I don't know, may have your children read out loud to you to test the reading proficiency? That's not hard to do. Second grade, third grade, ma'am, can you read? See, we want to call the news and get all this going and think we're really doing something. Other people are like, way to go. No, you're a little bit late. How did it get this far? In a fourth grade and can't read? What the heck? Excuse me? What is your job as a parent? How many Christmases have you had for the children and yourself? Is there a man around? If he can't help you, honey, guess what? I don't know why you'd have him in your home around you. Are you picking up a liability? More than likely, yeah, because you're the single mother of two in public housing. Can you read? If she can read, again, you're not going to put this on the school and just make it look like, oh, concerned parent. No, you're a little late. How is it going to be productive? They're never productive when they come from the seed of poverty D. We should all know that by now. They're never going to be productive when they come from the seed of poverty D. Never. You may have one chance, 1 in 1,000,000, maybe 1.5 million, and you're doing great. Can she read as a parent? Yeah, I can read. Okay, great. Assuming so. What's preventing you from getting flashcards? You can even make your own. Write them on a sheet of paper. What's preventing you on the weekends, what have you? Let me get, oh, she got a word. Well, she didn't care to see the poverty days. What you gonna get? What's preventing you from going to the library? School is out. He can't read. I can look at the school. I can look at the parent. Can she read? Can you do math? Teach your child what you know. And if you want to advance, it's not like, oh, they're going to summer camp, or this summer we're going to go on a vacation in Australia, or we're going to go to Italy on vacation. No, you should be trying to Propel yourself to the next level. Your children, you should try to prepare them. Even little Molly, I know the little cutie's name. Now I wonder, can she read? Lord have mercy. If she can read, then she might have to teach them. But mother, can you read, boo boo? Can you read? You should have flashcards. You should have been had them reading books and doing book reports. Well, I work. What are the kids doing? You should have been had them. Summer school. You ever hear about that? So now he's in the fourth grade, and it has to be a young black man and cannot read. But we're gonna put this on the parents, on the teachers. No, this is a parenting fail. It's a parenting fail. What have you, besides sending an email complaining? What have you been doing? You can't go to the 99-cent store and buy some books in the library. It's free. But now we're on the camera. We want to make it like we're really doing something. You got to be kidding me. So in Baltimore, as you saw the report, they're sitting up here. I think it's out of 23 schools, 0 proficient in math. I've seen so many videos on this past couple of days. I even saw one video sent to me. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. High school students in Baltimore, it's like raising, what I'm seeing is functioning, what they call a functional illiterate. Know how to function. You see a stop sign, stop, or, and it says walk, it changes. Okay, this means walk, this means go. Know how to function, a functioning illiterate. They have teenagers in Baltimore. It's support of the teenagers when it comes to math and reading. Some of them are on kindergarten level. And it showed the news report kids coloring, but they're in high school in Baltimore. And you want to talk to the teachers. Look at the behavior. How many are in the PTA? I talked with a teacher friend of mine this weekend about that. And let me give you the dish on that. So you want to sit up here and blame the teachers. Nobody wants to put the blame on the parents. A lot of this stems from behavioral issues. hmm What are the chances of a teacher in this classroom with most of these kids? Let's see, and this is Baltimore, and also Chicago, especially any inner city school. What are the chances of a teacher being able to walk into the classroom and say, "Everyone, be quiet, settle down," and start with the lesson? You can't. These kids are gonna keep on talking, being disrespectful. This is what you get. So this right here, for some people, she's trying. No, no, no. You might be trying a little late, or maybe you got some. In my opinion, again, I'm not trying to attack her. Maybe you got some time on your hands now. You don't have a man, so now you got some little time on your hand and realize, well, he can't read. What kind of parent are you? Maybe we in between boyfriends. Is that it? I'm asking. So you look in these schools. The kids are very rude. They won't obey. They won't shut up. And you wonder why the babies, yeah, the teachers are babysitting because they don't want to get stabbed. They don't want to get cursed out or body slammed on the ground. And it's not just one or two students. You have a whole lot of this going on. Oh yeah, exactly. Maybe the teacher, why didn't you go up to the school? You sent an email. But yeah, I've addressed that issue. I've inquired about that. Did a little homework after seeing quite a few of these videos. And I'm like, so look at this, look at that. Why? What's the problem with having a conversation? Now, I'm totally cognizant that there are some parents, I'm totally aware that there are parents that go up to the school and, you better pass my kid and all that kind of stuff. I'm totally cognizant of that. I've heard about the stories. I know. They want to threaten the students. Threaten the teachers. So I'm like, so what's the big deal? Because you should be able to communicate with the parent and then hopefully see some action. Some of these parents, speaking in general, they are threatening the teachers. Oh, yeah. So you wonder why your kid can't read? No, I'm looking at you. You care to see the poverty did what you expect. The best of schools, private schools, you think? I can't afford it. Really? But if that boyfriend needed money, I bet we'll work overtime or a second job to raise that money. Well, I got to do somebody got to do something, my man. So I don't want to hear it. This right here, you're not getting the kudos from me. You're a little late. Again, what have you been doing, ma'am? So back to the students. Why can't we just have a conversation with the parents? Some of these parents don't care. They've checked out. And the teachers are just babysitting. Oh yeah, let's get to the babysitting part. Why are the teachers just babysitting? What's up? Why can't they get with it? Want to know why? I've been told that students can remember that video I did about the black lady, and she was like, "You better watch how you talk to my kids and all that, like a big old barracuda brute. Watch how you talk to my kids." Really, that's what's going on. The kids are bullying the teachers, and you have to watch what you say. Why? Because some teachers, I'm being told by a teacher, the teachers are being told to watch what they say to the children and watch what they say to the parents about their kids because they're afraid administration that they might get sued. Oh yeah, hold on. Some of the teachers are just babysitting. They're not teachable anyway. These little munchkins won't shut up. They won't obey. They get very violent. You saw it happen with the one ass about to put the Nintendo away. He picked her up, threw her down on the ground, woman unconscious. He up there stomping and kicking her. And then some people sympathize with him. He has an emotional problem. Will lock his emotional butt up and keep him away from everybody else. So back to the students. Why we can't have the conversation? Oh, you can get sued. Or the district might, therefore you're going to get sued. Administration says to, hey, watch what you say to the children and to their parents. Don't want to get them upset. So you can't tell them about their child. And then when you try and tell them, the parents want to dispute it. He did his own work. Ma'am, here's the homework right here. It's blank. It's blank. Well, he didn't finish it, ma'am. Here it is. Parents want to argue. They're stupid. And on top of that, this right here, put the icing on the cake. Why are they just babysitting, not doing their job? I have been told that there are instances where a child can lie on a teacher, and the parents want to roll up their all dolomite. They're so ignorant. And guess what? A teacher has had to do and this is in a black school, for the principal to calm things down. The teacher was told, even though the kid's lying, the teacher was told to apologize to the student in front of the parent. I said I would never. So the teacher, they have to work to earn their pay, bills, student loans, and all that. So it's gotten to the point, the behavior is so out of control. Uh-huh. The safest thing to do to avoid litigation and to avoid being embarrassed and then having to apologize, you can't tell these parents about their kids. You have to apologize. And the next thing you know, the kid is a whole lot of problems. Or maybe transfer them into somebody else's class, the same old thing. This is the society that we're in. They had one student, he was locked up and he was in jail. And they had him with a report card and everything, he was in jail. That's a separate video. So this hearing, in closing, I'm not giving her any kudos. What have you been doing again? Are you in between boyfriends? You just not realize this? What was happening with him in kindergarten, first grade? See, children are an investment. You have to do more than clothe them and feed them. In a fourth grade and cannot read. I've been asking. Well, why you been asking, honey? Can you read, ma'am? Why are you not teaching your kid? That's their, maybe her response is that's their job. What the hell are you here for as a parent? I'm not going to give you any kudos because you call the news media. You ought to be embarrassed. Maybe you can't teach the kids to read. I mean, this is your child, your DNA, you and your man. Maybe it's going to cut into your Lifetime movie channel. Maybe it's going to cut into the bingo or sitting up and daydreaming about the next Dusty. In the fourth grade and can't read, and you want to call the news like you're really doing something, you are showing up and you're embarrassing yourself. That's what you're doing, in my opinion. What is your job as a parent? So let me know what you all think. What is your job as a parent? Again, the library is free. Can you read, ma'am? Then why are you teaching your children? I'm going to leave. Okay, you're going to leave and do what? Leave and go where? If things don't change, you're going to leave and go where exactly? Where are you going to go? If we can't afford the tutoring, you sure as hell can't afford a private school. So you're going to go where? This is why I said for the next 5 years, to avoid these hassles. How is it going to be productive? When they come from the seat of poverty D, they're hardly ever productive. Poverty junior is going to do like poverty senior. That's his DNA. So breeding dysfunction. In the fourth grade and can't read, so that tells me can they make it out the Cat in the Hat book, and it's not funny. And it's not gonna as it then how are you gonna comprehend IA and all that in the future? Those lower paying jobs are not gonna be there. Again, what maybe someone can tell me because I'm not a parent. Y'all might know better than me. I don't have an experience. I'm just an aunt. He can't read. What's the parent's job? What are the parents doing? Do you really think it's the responsibility of the teacher to raise your child? Because you have to have an environment where they can learn. Why can't little Johnny read? What? No offense. Why has he got a backpack on? What's in there? What's in the backpack besides some snacks? Why can't he read? I have to look at the parent, and he's in the fourth grade. This is so sad. Anyway, let me know what you all think. I can stand some correction. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Simply Sad here on YouTube. Thanks for watching.